Ghana. Guys, I'm gonna be totally honest. As a Zimbabwean who has lived in North America for almost 27 years of my life, it took 21-year-old iShow Speed to show me more of Africa than I knew myself.
Not every Ghanaian hates Nigeria. I've been to Ghana, I go there every year. One of the greatest honor I've received in ministry has come from that nation. I can tell you that.
So a popular Nigerian pastor has come out to say something very, very significant, spectacular about the motherland Ghana and also South Africa. And I would love us to hear him out. And as well, I've got some interesting videos of foreigners that have really observed something about the culture of Ghana, the language, their food. In fact, a thing or more that they have experienced about the motherland Ghana. And to me, I find it quite interesting so that we can, listen, learn a thing or more and air our thoughts and our opinion about all these videos. First of all is one guy that made a video as well saying he doesn't know why Ghanaians don't speak English. They always speak Tree. And to him, I don't know, he spoke in Tree because he understands the language. I believe he's a Nigerian living in Ghana, right? And to him, he feels the need that Ghanaians should speak Tree. And I'm like, I thought we have gone past this. Ghanaians are people that appreciate and are proud of their language any day, anytime. I've come to understand that. And that's a beautiful thing. I wish I even have that kind of culture of, of always speaking my dialect. Like we have this kind of thing in Nigeria where even, in fact, our language problem is too much. In fact, tribalism and everything is too much, which I'm definitely going to put more videos to really clarify that. You see, I wish we had this kind of culture where everybody can understand central language as Tree as Ghanaians have and speak it, but it's not like that for us, except you find your tribal person where you can easily speak and flow with the person. Otherwise, it's not the same. And it's a good thing I love about Ghanaians. So I don't want anybody to make you all feel otherwise. That doesn't mean that Ghanaians, on the contrary, do not speak English. They speak, right? When they need to. So they love their language and, carry it as their trademark. And I'm proud of that for them. So with that being said, let's take a look at these reactions of foreigners and everything I've been able to put together for our own entertainment, education, and motivation any day, anytime. And we will be right back. Please don't forget to like, share, and stay subscribed. I'll see you at the end of the day. Let's watch.
Aboch.
Hey, sister. It's sing.
Hey, yo, now, sir.
Hey, yo.
Abin.
Debbie, a crack.
Okay. And I'm being.
A ponke. Bibiaboko.
Bibiaboko, Abochi, Bibiaboko.
Yeta, Namne say.
I'm in testing on the way.
Oui?
Aye. But I'm not good. Yeah, but why if you pound?
Midasi, minim. Barende, Ubetia.
Hey, you must have met your way. I'm out fans, Kaka, Ubetia, Betia, the ending say.
Minim,
You, Mate.
What to sing?
Mammy, you know.
As also a Nigerian living in Ghana, who have witnessed that truly indeed there is peace in this country, that Ghana is very, very peaceful. Now, let me tell you what I learned about this peace and, the taproot of this peace that is in this country. What I learned is that every nation, that the unity and the peace of that country lies in the hands of the citizens. The unity and the peace of that country, of every nation, lies in the hands of the citizen. It is not in the hands of the leaders, and let me tell you the reason why. If a country or if a nation, if the citizens of a country or a nation is not discriminated, like if there is no discrimination or criticized like tribalistic among them, then it will help them a lot. It will help them because coming to my own country, Nigeria, one of the major problems in Nigeria is that we discriminate too much. We do tribalism. This person is from this side, this person is from this side, this person is from this side, this person is from this side. And these are one of the reasons why Nigeria will never be at peace until everybody sees each other as one. Do you understand me? Until we all see ourselves as brothers, until we see ourselves as one, how like the way it is in Ghana. That is only the time that we can do anything as one people. Do you understand now? Because these are the reason why you see most of the times if Ghanaians are crying, they cry with one voice. And they listen, and the government do what? Listen to them. Because the majority carries the what? The vote. But why this one is doing is our turn, this other people are doing is our turn, this other people are doing is our turn. At the end of the day, everything will never be stable. Because people are not crying with one mind. They are not crying with tribalism. Do you understand? So, These are one of the reasons why there is peace in Ghana. Because just watch last election. You see, before the end of the election, before the end of even the day itself, the other president, the other contestant have already congratulated His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, because he looked at the vote. He know that yes, these people is against him, that they don't want to vote for him, that they did not vote for him, and there is no him to be wasting time. And because the country have been in a good this thing, so he don't want to destroy the peace. What did he do? He congratulated His Excellency, and that is how every nation is supposed to be. And if it is like that, then the coming president or the coming leader who can be able to do something, because he know that his people love him. But if a country is being discriminated, like if there is a discrimination or tribalism in a country, do you know what happens? There will be a conflict, there will be a war, there will be all this kind of insecurity. And if a government came and they started tackling insecurity, tell me how that country is going to be developed. Tell me how that leader is going to work. Tell me how that president is going to do what he's supposed to do. Tell me how there will be no, high inflation. Tell me how there will be no, many challenges for the president, because he's using all his time, he's using everything to fight insecurity, to restore peace. So these are one of the reasons why I see that that is what I want to see, that this is the source and the taproot of the peace that we all are shouting that it is in Ghana. So if Nigeria should be peaceful, we as the citizens of Nigeria have to contribute more.
Do a little bit of bodak. Oh, and then stir that up. Oh, look at that bite, y'all. Y'all, I don't know what kind of meat this is, but it's really good. Look at that, y'all. What type of meat is this? It's beef, but like, what is it? A cow? Y'all, what is beef? A cow or pork? What? I don't know. Cheers. Last African food I had was egusi soup. I think I like this soup more. Make sure you get some meat in it and then fold it like a taco. Get you a lot on there. Look at that.
Listen, I can't tell you how to eat your own food. I mean, you bought the whole thing with your money, so I can't tell you how to eat the food. But at least if you're going to eat the food, the least you could do is just ask around instead of inhaling the food. I don't know whether you're injecting the food or you're inhaling the food. Why? But then, whatever you're eating, I believe this is bangkun. And I never knew that you could eat bangkun this way. You don't know. This is not even taco. This is not even close to burritos or anything. But you're eating the thing like bread and tea. Hey. And I'm wondering how long this is going to take to even digest in your system.
In Ghana, it is not just your salary. It is everybody's salary. Now, the first time I heard this saying, I laughed because this has got to be a joke, right? It just has to be a joke. I mean, it did sound like a joke to me when the person said this to me. But I want to tell you guys that after living here for a while, I have come to the realization that it is not a joke. This is the reality that many people are quietly living with. And you see, one thing you should know is that community right here in Ghana is very strong. I must say, beautifully strong. People are going to show up for you. Family members are going to check on you. And I think the most beautiful thing about it is that you don't have to go through this life standing alone right here in Ghana. And honestly speaking, that's the kind of support system that, I feel a lot of places have actually lost. But with that kind of support right here, there's a lot of expectation that comes with it, okay? That kind of, support. It's not always something that is spoken, and I would not say it's forced, but I want you to know that it is there. So the thing is that you could get paid today, and before the week runs out, your money already has different strings. It has different directions. People are going to come to you for help. There's actually something urgent or something small that you would need to, assist. And because these are people that you cannot afford to ignore their help. So you're going to respond. And, at first, it kind of felt normal for me, even fulfilling. And this is because there's a sense of, responsibility that, needs your help. And you are actually doing the right thing. But over time, I have come to notice something. You could be working, but you're not really moving forward. The plans that you have made for yourself, most times they get to be delayed. Your savings are being touched. You might even have to postpone certain investments that you'd want to, jump into. And this is not because you are careless, but because your income is stretched across many individuals. And what is the hardest part? Nobody ever sits down to complain and say, this is too much for you to carry. Perhaps I want to feel because this is the system here. This is how life works here. So the individual in question or the individuals in question, they carry this load quietly. You're going to have to show up. You're going to send money. You're going to be a problem solver. And sometimes you don't even realize how heavy the load that you're carrying has actually become. Now, I want us to be clear about something, okay? This is not me saying that the community is bad. Far from that, okay? Matter of fact, what I am saying or what I have seen is that this is a very powerful community. And this is because community is necessary. Community is part of what makes life here meaningful. You get it? But the question that many people are asking is, where do you get to draw the line? Where do you get to draw the line between support and self-neglect? Where do you draw that line? Because if you keep pouring without refilling yourself, probably one day you are going to look up and realize that you are merely surviving for every other person, okay? But you are not, building for yourself. And I think that realization is the loudest that you can ever hear. It's quite heavy. You get it? It could be quiet, but it is heavy. So now, what I see is that people are learning something new. You get it? People are learning how to help without getting to lose themselves, which is the most important thing. Help, but don't lose yourself. You have to know how to give, without boundaries. You need to know how to say, at the moment, I can't, without you having to feel guilty. Because at the end of the day, you cannot carry everyone and still expect to move forward at the same pace that you would want to, move. You get it? Something will have to give. You get what I'm saying? But then again, like I said, this is what I have noticed here in Ghana. The community is quite strong. But then again, you have to learn to give without losing yourself. So I really want to know, okay, you who is watching this video, have you ever felt like your income is not just yours, explicitly yours alone, okay? Anyways, I want you to be truthful in the comments. How do you get to balance helping others, and still build your own life? How do you do it in a community whereby, community is everything? Thank you.
Banku is surplus. In the whole Africa, Ghana is the #1 country that live with the spirit of mother's land. Listen, when I was in Kumasi with no house, a woman from nowhere took me, gave me a house, cooked banku with okra stew. After eating, bro, that's the day I realized that there is the value of mother, the value of mother's land and the father's land. What are you telling me?
First of all, our very own King Atehini, king of the great Kubala kingdom, is in Ghana. And he said, he's now coming to establish his kingdom in Ghana. So the queen is not in Ghana at the moment, but she's showing his support to the king, King Atehini. Now, King Atehini says he will claim the land from the Ashantis, and then the Ashantis should also go to London and claim their land. He said London belonged to the Ashantis and that it was taken from them 400 years ago. He also emphasized that he will ban the use of cars, and that now horses and donkeys will be the primary source of transportation. So if you're a voter and you want to go to the northern region, you use either horse or donkeys. He said God gave us horse and donkeys, so that's what we'll be using in Ghana now. Anyways, well, I'm not against King Atehini trying to form his own kingdom in Ghana. Since he's a Ghanaian, I'm not against it. But King Atehini, there's one thing you need to know. The bushes in Ghana is different from the bushes in Scotland. In Scotland, the bushes over there, I think they are clearer. In Ghana, some scorpion will bite you. Ghana bushes, scorpions are there. Snakes are there. There are some animals that are in Ghana bushes that are dangerous. Ghana mosquitoes alone, don't joke with them. So I have no problem if one, but please, you can stay in the bush in the day and then in the night come in the house. In Scotland, you can stay in the bush both day and night. But in Ghana, I beg, no try. Ghana animals are dangerous. So King Atehini, Ili's way, we welcome you.
Ghanaians, why is it problem for people to speak English? Like why is it a big deal? I didn't see. One woman almost fought me today. She was just speaking. She was like, so somebody said something and I replied the person, yo, mate. And the woman was like, what's the tree? And I say, yeah, I make the tree. And I want to teach you now, woman, bless her. I'm a cap, bro, for me, bro, sir. I laugh her. I was like, so if you speak the English, what's up? And she was like, me, bro, sir. I was like, what teach you now, mommy? Like, you shouldn't have. I was like, oh, okay, mate. Next time, I'm buy Rebecca tree. She was like, yo, I've heard your God.
Ghana. Guys, I'm gonna be totally honest. As a Zimbabwean who has lived in North America for almost 27 years of my life, it took 21-year-old Aisho Speed to show me more of Africa than I knew myself. To say I'm more than proud to be an African today is an understatement. So far, the tour has been awesome. We've seen all different sides of Africa that I too, as someone from sub-Saharan Africa, has not seen. Today, I am wow, like the Pan-Africanist in me is so aroused. I am so proud to be African, more proud than I have ever been. But big up to Ghana. Ghana, I am looking forward to coming to visiting.
Very contagious.
What is something that Ghana gave to the world?
I'll say our women, our beautiful women, and then also our music. Everything about Ghana actually, culturally, music, and obviously our women. I would say our women. We have some of the best women, fine women, in not only in Africa, in the world. So shouts to Ghanaian women.
You cannot say Ghana without Jollof in the same statement. Like our surname might as well be Jollof. And we gave Azunto, of course. Of course. We have the best fabric prints. And I'll say fancy funerals. If you remember the trend from COVID time, our guys who were dancing with a casket, shout out to those guys.
High life. Yes, the foundation of Afrobeats. Thank you. You're coming to
Her.
us to learn. So I'm telling you that Ghana is the foundation of that.
Yes.
Okay. If you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know. Yeah.
And then yes,
And beautiful Ghanaian babes.
oh
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
I mean, I was going to say the love for eggs.
Oh, girl, you're on to
Win.
something.
Shake me.
Yes,
Win.
because
I was
I
thinking of that.
ate no,
Like, what you
no, for real. Like I ate the sexiest bread and egg today. It gave me energy. Yeah.
Amazing.
High life. High life. Ghana gave high life to Ghana's contribution to high life. They don't project it. Nigeria projects our contribution to high life.
Oh, I see.
You understand? But I feel like don't push it enough. But you can see Nigeria pushing it. You understand?
Give Ghana a new slogan.
Star of Africa.
Stop.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean,
it's
it's from
already
gateway to
Yeah,
South
yeah.
Africa. It's
The
almost the
Black
same
Stars,
thing.
yeah,
Exactly.
we have them already.
Ghana, go higher, rise higher. But Ghana is the gateway to Africa, so it is, and you see stars in the sky, innit? So yeah, Ghana, rise higher.
The gateway to entertainment in Africa.
Entertainment in Africa. Okay.
I would dash them the big heart. Yeah. I also think that works.
I agree.
Ghana is kamikaze. That means it's correct. You come correct, all energy, all in, only good vibes. You understand? So Ghana is kamikaze.
Not every Ghanaian hates Nigeria. I've been to Ghana, I go there every year. One of the greatest honor I've received in ministry has come from that nation. I can tell you that. I've been to South Africa, I go there every year. I've been to Kenya, I go there every year. I've been to many parts of Africa. Let's be careful when we generalize. Don't see every beautiful lady and think she's following a man for money. There are consecrated daughters of Zion who love the Lord with all their heart.
You guys, I find these videos quite interesting and hilarious at the same time. I really love the fact that, you know, people from different countries, as we have seen in Africa here, yes, can say these kind of things they have to say. If it's a Nigerian completely saying that, you might say, oh, they want the views, they are hyping. How can these people too be pretending and saying it for the views? See, I don't know why most of you doubt it, but I've said this times down number. Anything I don't like, I will not talk about it. I will not associate myself. I will not even support it. And because it's not worth it and it's not true, I will not even dare. But when I love a people, I love a thing, no matter what it is generally, best believe I will stand for it anytime. Not because I want favor, I want love. No, I'm one person that I'm very confident in myself. Whether people clap for me or not, support me or not, as long as I know that I'm not hurting anyone, I'm not lying against anyone, I'm not, undoing the next person, I'm not outsmarting, I'm not criminally intent, I'm not in any way or the other doing it for the sake of the fact that it's not genuine and I'm still doing it. No, I will always support anything that have to do with a people and a country, particularly as Ghana, because there's so many things I have learned from all these videos. I see foreigners time to time come to share about Ghana that I do not even know, especially those that have lived there, and they come out to say these things. Don't judge them, don't hush them, because they know why they're saying it. And it's all this positive feedback that makes people out there to see Ghana through the lens of this whole show off, and they want to come to Ghana and experience for themselves. And you know how big it is when a country is good on tourism, the financial aspect of it, the rating, and anything you can think of. So all these people you've heard here that have this kind of experiences and truth to share about Ghana, are they joking? Look at the pastor. This pastor is one pastor that I respect, Pastor Selman. I even pray one day I meet him in real life. I'm not a fan to pastors, but there's no way I will, hear this man as a pastor in Nigeria speak, and I will not listen to him. Whether he's praying, I will be, claiming it. Amen, 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 amen. That is me. Liking to most pastors that have gotten, propaganda, so many issues with their name and all those things. But look at what he said. Not all Ghanaians are bad. Not all South Africans are bad. Don't generalize. That line alone hits me. The same thing to not all Nigerians are bad. But you see that it is this bad eggs that always sell the name of a country negatively than the good ones. And that's why it is our duty to always debunk the lies, to always stand for the truth, and to always show the positive side of things, because negativity thrives. People always love negativity, bad news, misery, downfall of people. If anything is happening bad to Ghana or any country, best believe that people will always want to listen. But if it's good, they don't care. People like chaos, they like negativity, bad review. They thrive in it. It makes them happy because that's whom they are. They are sadists. But I'm not. That's why when it's good, I'm there. It's bad, I'm there. All season, all weather. And I'm learning too. It's impacting in my life positively. Ghanaians have taught me so much, even from a distance, even when I was there. And I will never forget that wholesome experience, everlasting, deep-rooted, spiritual, cultural ties and experience I've got in Ghana. I'm yet to explore more. I've not even started. But I pray that God gives me the grace, the health, the finance to go, because it's not easy. So I appreciate everything I've seen here. I don't know about you, what you think based on all we've seen here. Tell me in the comments. Feel free to agree or disagree, constructively and respectfully. And if you're yet to like this video, please, for my sake, do give it a huge and a massive thumbs up. Share for more people to see as they subscribe. I'm definitely going to see you in my next one.